I think when you look at the heart of what we deliver, which is fit out and finishing, and painting is where we came from, everything that surrounds that isn't just for the sake of it, it's to support and improve it. So when we look at the tools, when we look at the finishes, when we look at the innovation, when we look at the apps and the technology, all of that is complementary to fit out and finishing. This is the Lucas Innovation Centre. It's a new area of the business that we've just opened. We're very proud of it. It's a place where you can find everything to do with fit out and finishing under one roof, and the products, methods, approaches that are available to the industry today. Typically a contractor is someone that just executes the project. What we want to be is an architect's friend, an architect's ally. This is where they can come and collaborate with Lucas at a really early stage and ensure that they specify the right products for their buildings. What we've got here in the Innovation Centre is something that gives us a future that we can see at least 10 or 20 years now of exactly the way the company's going, the future of our industry. We're creating products and solutions for clients that they hadn't even dreamed imaginable only a few years ago. Lucas Offsite is a concept within Lucas. This is something that we've been working on for at least 18 months now. The pod market's quite a new thing in construction. It's something that's becoming more and more in demand, and we've been involved in delivering pods to some quite significant projects. We've built our own pod for our innovation centre to demonstrate to clients the quality and the methodology of what Lucas put into everything. It's really important to us that when we bring out our Lucas pod and we launch it, it's 100% well thought out, well executed, and therefore we're already ahead of the game in that regard. Clearly the work we deliver is the case study, but to actually have this back here as well adds a huge asset to the company and a huge collateral for us to demonstrate the depth of what Lucas really stands for and what we can deliver.
With Lucas, the total service offered in terms of fit outs and the like is ideal, and therefore anywhere where we do a significant build and we want to have people around us that we trust, then Dan is in one of that group of a very small core of companies that we trust when we do it. So whether it's, you know, the Shard of Glass, whether it's, you know, British Museum, whether it's Terminal 5, we tend to call and make sure that Dan is there because they deliver time and time again to a standard that cannot be beaten in the industry.
Terminal 5 Heathrow involved us doing air shaft tunnels going across the building in the basement. Linings had to be installed. There was special protective coatings and treatments that had to be sprayed to tens of thousands of square metres of concrete and block work. We treated all the baggage handling areas that the public don't see. We did the front of house areas. We had men hanging from ropes, painting all of that steelwork. There isn't a part of the building that we didn't do. The supply chain around Lucas is really important, and what we've got is innovative companies that are partners with us that allow us to offer the complete package. So it's not just about the service as a contractor and the work we do on site, but it's the products we use and the companies that align with us to give that complete Lucas package.
Sir Robert McAlpine were responsible for the design and construction of the Olympic Stadium. Lucas played an important role in that. And we had a very clear brief from the Olympic Delivery Authority as to what we had to provide. We knew that we couldn't get it wrong, so we had to have the best on the stadium working with us. And that's what we did.
I think with Lucas, we've always created our own competition without realising it, so we tend to compete with ourselves. We do believe that we've challenged ourselves here and created something that will make us raise the bar again for the years to come. I think the alignment between McLaren and Lucas is very similar in that we're very much into organisation, preparation, and really putting the effort in to get things 100% before we then deliver. So it's all about establishing standards, benchmarks, and then implementing that on every project we do.
Lucas were brought in to do a particularly challenging task. It was a refurbishment of some of our more complex manufacturing equipment. And I was just blown away by the precision and skill that these people were bringing to what was a very challenging task.
We were able to offer solutions that meant that they got what they needed to start producing their new car. That stood out to McLaren as a company, and as a result of that, more work was put our way, and we ended up treating every area in the whole of McLaren Production Centre and refinishing it to Ron Dennis's very high standards.
Normally, you have to, when you've got a complex piece of machinery, you have to sort of completely disassemble it, and even the disassembling and assembling damages it. So there's a point at which you can say, well, actually, I can recoat this if I have the skill sets, and that's what Lucas provided.
The key to the finishes that we achieve at McLaren and on every Lucas project is all about the preparation and the effort that goes into getting the surfaces 100% before finishes are applied. And that really is down to three key things. The first one is the team. It's the Lucas team by far. The second one is the materials that we use. And the third one are the tools that we adopt to apply the finish. That allows us to be very consistent in any area on any project and in all sectors. So the diversity of work we do could be from painting structural steelwork at T5 Heathrow through to the highest finishes in the best residential properties in London. We're not just a contractor, we're a technical specialist, and that means that we look at the whole picture right from the beginning, and that is something that is quite unique in our industry. The whole ethos of the surface and the preparation applies to everything we do. So if we look at fit out, it's about every nut, screw, bolt, every member being straight, not having things just brushed under the carpet. You go behind the scenes and see a horror story, but on the face of it, it looks great. We want to be open book here and show clients exactly how we put that together on their projects. And what you'll see is the same exacting standards behind the scenes as you see on the surface. What we're able to do is to offer clients something that no other contractor would normally offer, which is technology-based services that support our business and complement fit out and finishing in a way that no one's ever done. We've got our own technology centre now where we can develop paints and we can do testing, we can do 3D modelling, we've got a paint matching colour lab, we have a spray booth facility, and it's state of the art. I think the favourite element for me of the Innovation Centre is the surface finishes that we've created, the tools that we've created. I think I'm really proud of that because that's where I came from. It's a sweet shop for construction and everybody that's interested in fit out and finishing. You can come in here and see everything. You've got washrooms, bathrooms, pods, products, finishes, tools, surface treatments, innovative ideas in terms of technology. We've got touchscreen. It's the future. And this is what we really wanted to get across because this is what Lucas are about.